Daddy Rick again. Welcome to our new topic. And before I start, I just want to say I hope and I pray that everybody are all safe. Okay? And please and please and please stay at home. Stop complaining, comply. Okay? So, this topic is all about regarding my curiosity. I need a help if there are some doctors or medical practitioners or in the field of uh, pathogens or something, right? Please educate me. I'm a certified food safety manager, and my job is to ensure the safety of all the people in every camps or establishment that I am working with. And associated with that, we learn a lot of things to prevent regarding all the food safety management system parameters. Okay, I am certified under SGS for the FSSC 22000 and ServSafe food safety manager in the US. Okay, talking about this curiosity comes in my mind regarding those topics being informed to public by many regarding those preventive measures of touching the skin or the face, especially the nose, right? And the contacts with some others, right? Maybe they just touches their face and you're shaking your hand, so it's transferable. Uh, it transmits with that kind of act, no? So, with this, as I said, as being as a food safety manager, we are dealing with control measures for all types of contaminations. Physical, biological, and chemical. So we will focus on the biological. With so many things regarding bacteria, viruses, and parasites that we are trying to prevent on all food preparations before we serve. I worked with a mining camp when I was in Laos, and we are serving 4,000 people in every meal. And that is 3 camps, so that's a total of 12,000 meals every meal. So that will be a total of 36,000 meals. Okay. So this thing, as what we call regarding the bacteria, regarding biological contamination, we have this special type of bacteria that we always inform on our training regarding hygiene. Hygiene including taking your shower before you go to work, clean uniforms, right, and hand washing system. Hairnets, right? All preventive measure because this will be a physical contamination of falling hair, right? Follicles. No false nails or anything, and the only allowed ring that you can wear is a wedding ring and your watch. Okay, this one is not allowed at work. When I was in the kitchen, I don't wear this one. Okay. Then you have the gloves and the masks. Okay. That's the apron to prevent things out. Sometimes if the company has a big budget regarding all those food safety materials or preventive materials, we even have the disposable aprons, okay, especially with the butchers regarding the blood. Okay, I was talking regarding about Staphylococcus aureus. Staphylococcus aureus is a bacteria, as I understand, that is in our body. It's barely in our body, normally living inside skin here. That's why when you're wearing that gloves, you're not allowed to touch any part of your skin, right? And you cannot use the gloves when you are sneezing or coughing like this, like in your bare hands. So it was part of the training to, when you have to cough, you have to cup like this in your arms, right? So this part, if there is some viruses with you, right? Same thing. Then proper procedural way for hand washing system, right? The hygiene. So if you are wearing that long sleeves, so everything is going and contamination is going here and there, no? For this pattern of cross contamination. Now, going back to the curiosity regarding this situation that the world is facing. As I said earlier, regarding those news or from the doctors and etc., the medical teams or things explaining about this thing to prevent this, prevent that, prevent those etc., etc. I am just curious regarding this Staphylococcus aureus and this the I cannot say the actual name, guys, because now in YouTube it is being prevented, no, to be used, because some people are posting and posting and posting. That creates panic. Me, I'm not here to create panic. Me, I am here to enhance the knowledge of the people, and for some to educate me, or if they knew what I'm talking about this matter, if these two, the B and the V is connected already with each other, no, incorporated with each other, no? They merge, right? Or is the V find the B the as the host? Okay, there is two B's in the alphabet, right? So let us understand what is Staphylococcus aureus. I just need to wear my reading glass because of the screen of my computer. Okay. I'm reading it from Wikipedia. So guys, if you want to learn more regarding these things that I'm talking, you can search this from Google, and you can go to Wikipedia on other parts regarding food safety management system. Staphylococcus aureus is a gram-positive round-shaped bacterium that is a member of the Firmicutes, and it is a usual member of the microbiota of the body, frequently found in the upper respiratory tract and on the skin. It is often positive for catalase and nitrate reduction, and is a facultative anaerobe that can grow without the need of oxygen. Okay. Although Staphylococcus aureus usually acts as a commensal of human microbiota, it can also become an opportunistic pathogen, being a common cause of skin infections including abscesses, respiratory infections such as sinusitis, and food poisoning. Pathogenic strains often promote infections by producing virulence factors such as potent protein toxins and the expressions of a cell surface protein that binds the inactive antibodies. The emergence of antibiotic-resistant strains of Staphylococcus aureus such as methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus or MRSA is a worldwide problem in clinical medicine. Despite much research and development, no vaccine for Staphylococcus aureus has been approved. Okay. On that part, no, this has been I've been managing food safety for more than a decade now of my life. Okay, I've done a lot of trainings for people for this matter. Then it comes to me that, as they said, that this is this V, but Staphylococcus aureus is a bacteria, so we called it B and V. Okay. So this V is it associated now with the B, the Staphylococcus aureus, as its host? That's what I'm asking. I am not telling, but I am asking. That's why I said, if somebody there who can explain to me, to educate me regarding this, of those teachings, of those news, that telling stop this, stop that, and stop this, and then, right? So it turns to my curiosity that, are they associated now with each other, just like what happened with the updated news from World Health Organization that we received before. That's why we turned more strict regarding meat management, right? The hierarchy and everything, the storage, no? Because E. coli and Salmonella associated with each other lately, right? So you there's no there it is not only Salmonella in the chicken, but you can find E. coli also now in the chicken, and vice versa with the red meats, you know, from the cow, the beef, the lamb, or wherever E. coli will be found. Okay. So I was this the curiosity turns to be like, um because V, the it, is needs a host, right? So if Staphylococcus turns to be its host, which is associated with these parts of the body, that's why we are trying to have that distant with each other, right? Not promoting those hand gestures, no, the proper way. So do the scientists, or the medical practitioners, or whoever, have ever tested this one? Because I am trying to share this knowledge regarding this Staphylococcus aureus, because not everybody is aware regarding what I might be talking, or what I am talking regarding this food safety management, which is about hygiene. And hand washing that they are promoting is about hygiene. And they're telling about be hygienic. Then all the people hoard those alcohols, sanitizers, and etc. from the supermarkets. Not only for their own safety, but profiteering. Okay. So, alcohol. Do we use alcohols inside the kitchen? No. We use sanitizers. Right? And always remember, guys, clean is different with sanitized. It's a two different story. You clean. Then after that, we sanitize. That's the time that we can say that it's just like the announcement of some soap, health soap, antibacterial soap, no, 99.99%. That's why we are making that joke. What happened with the 0.01%? No, you cannot kill all the bacteria. There are good bacteria that we have to retain. If you will kill all the bacteria, so that means 100%, the good and the bad are all dead, and we will be weak. Okay. So with that association, with that idea, if they associated with each other, so its host is the Staphylococcus aureus, if it is preventing, as it's mentioned here, the upper respiratory tract. And additional to that part, it's mentioned here, an estimated 20% to 30% of the human populations are long-term carriers of Staphylococcus aureus, which can be found as part of the normal skin flora in the nostril and as a normal inhabitant of the lower reproductive tract of women. Okay? Staphylococcus aureus can cause a range of illnesses, from minor skin infections such as pimples, impetigo, boils, cellulitis, folliculitis, carbuncles, scalded skin syndrome, and abscesses, to life-threatening diseases such as pneumonia, meningitis, osteomyelitis, endocarditis, toxic shock syndrome, bacteremia, and sepsis. It is still one of the 5 most common causes of hospital-acquired infection and is often the cause of wound infections following surgery. So, this is not a joke. This guy is not a joke. That's why we are very, very strict of implementing that system regarding the hygiene, the support of supply regarding this PPEs. No? PPE means personal protective equipments, for those who are not aware regarding these terminologies. The masks, right? So, I am not sure. I am not saying that I am sure, but that comes in my mind because of the gestures that they're trying to prevent that can cause this as to transmit the it to others. No. It can transmit maybe on the foods that we are eating outside because of non-protective things, right? I am not sure. I am not saying that I am sure. All I am sure is when we are doing our job in the food safety management, we are sure that what you are talking. But the thing that I am not sure if these two, the it and this Staphylococcus aureus, associated with each other, just like what happened with Salmonella and E. coli. Okay, so generally, that's my question. If somebody can help and educate me regarding this curiosity that comes in my mind because of that gestures that you are telling, please don't hesitate to communicate me, to comment in this blog, right? So at least it can help some people, or if this gives you an idea to check and verify if these two associated with each other, and as it mentions here that there is no vaccine until now as has been approved for Staphylococcus aureus, we are dealing with a very, very unfortunate situation. Okay. So, in a preventive measure talking about hygiene, there are so many things that tackles regarding the blue and the white of these masks. I got confused because we never make any training that when you don't want to be sick, the blue should be outside, and when you are sick, the white should be outside. It's basic, guys. The string is internal, not external, or not on the side. That's why you can use it in the other side. Don't create things just to be groovy in the social media and confusing people, right? This one, when you open the box, when you see the box, the blue is always on the top. Okay? So, meaning, because you can touch it, you can grab it, because this one will be from the outside. Proper way. This one, you have this like a metal or a plastic, right? Then you have to put it under your chin, and you just have to pinch this one, okay? So it will be totally locked in here, and everything is okay. That's why you have to put this one here. Okay. Then, what else? Because the white part of the masks is the absorbent part. So all those moisture coming from your mouth, it will be absorbed from this. And this one is to prevent something going inside. No? It's just like a laminated a laminated part of this mask to prevent spillage or something going inside. That's why this one is the one being used by the medical practitioners. Okay. Then, how you will remove it? If you are not sure that your hands are dirty, are clean or safe, then you don't want to touch any part of your skin trying to take it out from here. How? Easy, right? So wash your hands first before you take this one out. Is it a good solution, right? Or you can do it from here, right? Hold this one out. Don't touch your face. You can hold this one out, then dispose this one properly, right? So there will be no contact of your finger from your skin, as I showed it earlier, right? Because if you don't want to wash, that will hurt the hands and getting dried. Yeah, continuous hand washing really is a big problem for our job. Okay, so you hold it here, right? Then you take this one out away. You take this one out from your ears. Then you take this one on the side, and you properly dispose this in the proper disposal area on the garbage, and don't just throw it anywhere. Okay. So we're talking about the gloves. Gloves. Some people, when they think that they are wearing the gloves, everything is safe. Yeah, they are thinking that their hands are safe. Really? Then, all the things that you are touching, is it safe? So you will find sometimes, monitor this, guys, when you're going in such restaurants, that you will find those people having those gloves. Then suddenly, and suddenly, with the gloves, they are touching different things other than food. They are touching this, they are touching that, they are they get the pen, they write something, they get the money from you. They are working there just like those small stalls, like those small burger stores, right? Then suddenly they got the money from you, then they continue cooking, they touch your bread and everything. So, the gloves is your hands. It replaces your hand. So all the contaminants coming to here will be transferred for all the things that you are touching also. That's why in our rules, in the food safety rules, you have to replace your gloves in each task. So from these tasks, you're finished, you take out your gloves, you wash your hand, you put a new one, start the task, it is worn, no? And you have to work on another task, take it out, wash your hand, dry your hands, put another one. That's the system. So, if the company is not providing enough budget for this situation, how can you trust the word safety first, right? Safety is expensive, guys. It is not cheap because these are all disposables. You cannot wash, you cannot rewash this one. No, you cannot reuse, right? Everything is disposable because that's how you prevent these things to transmit. Okay. So, as I mentioned, be focused on those people wearing those gloves when you are buying food from anywhere, big or small, right? Sometimes those small businesses has the heart, no, to provide the quality. No? We call that QHSE, quality, health, QH, Q, quality, health, safety, environment. Okay. So, there are so many associated materials required to provide for these things. Okay. Then throwing these things in the proper disposal area with proper segregation area, segregation of your garbage, that's the part of the A, the environmental part. Okay. Then, gloves. How you take out the gloves if your gloves is soiled? You cannot put your fingers here. All the bacteria and everything in the gloves will be in your skin from here, right? So, it's wrong. Doing this is wrong. Okay? So, the only thing you have to do is take it out from here. You hold it from here, right? You take it out from your hands, and this one you have to put it under here. Okay, that's the time that you will use because this one is already free from the gloves, and you take it out here, make it big so it will be easy, and you join it together and you throw it properly. As I said, environmental management. Okay, so that is the, for me, the safest way or the proper way of handling things. Now I will show you the proper way of hand washing, the 6 steps, that what we are saying. Okay, because last time I saw a video in Facebook. It was actually coming from the DOH, and this guy is making this video, and then suddenly it was good. Then at the end part of the video, oh, I said there was something wrong. It turns almost perfect. Then suddenly the last part is poof, so everything crashed. All the above rules, it will be followed properly. That's the perfect thing. For me, there is always, I believe in perfect. From humans to things that we are doing. Okay, we will tackle that soon. If somebody will ask me that, they will tell me that nothing is perfect in this world, challenge me. I will explain it to you. Okay, so as I said, I will show you the proper one. That's what you need to have. And for those believing that alcohol can kill this, it, okay, I'm sorry, that is not the right procedure. So, you just come in your mind that alcohol, and you hoard, and actually you are not saving yourselves. You fucking thick face. You're not saving yourselves. You hoard, no? You panic buy. It's because of profiteering. For God's sake, shame on you people. Shame on you. That's all I can say. Okay? I just don't want to say the whole word. I know you understand what I'm trying to say, guys. Okay, so join me in my what you call this one? In my bathroom. Okay. So I will just put it here. We will try to have the good view. Okay. I hope it's good. I hope I am clear. Okay. Whoops! Don't fall in love with me. Okay. So here you can see there is, even without a water heater, no, because we have a water heater in here. I have a paper towel or napkin or tissue, whatever you want to call about it. I have my soap and everything. So the first thing, as I said, is the 6 steps, right? So you are about to wash your hands, so you open your faucet, so you wet your hands. Then you have your soap, and actually, no, as I said, when you are about, they are telling that when the right thing regarding on sneezing or coughing is not using your hands but doing like this. So some things are already in here. So if you are wearing that long sleeves at work, I'm not talking about the chefs, okay? That's what we mentioned about talking about the food safety system. So something is already there. Okay. So the best thing is you don't focus only on your hands. So you focus above the wrist, right? So if you can even wash until the joint, it's better. It's better to be safe than sorry. That's what we are saying, right? So you wet your arms and your hands, okay? Then you let the water flowing and you lap your arms and your hands with the soap. If you have a liquid soap, that will be fine. If you don't have, bar is good. Even you don't have those branded things telling that it's antibacterial, it will still help as long as you do it right. Okay. Then after you apply the soap, it has to stay there for 20 seconds. So we have this training on the children in the school how to wash hands properly. So we asked them, so instead of counting for them to enjoy washing their hands, we told them to sing the happy birthday song twice, right? So it's just like happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Then scrub by your nails. No? Scrub on the top, in the palm, on the top, finger by finger, right? One by one, right? That's why when you sing that one, happy birthday to you, don't rush. You don't need to and you rinse. No, it will not help you. It will not be the right way to be safe. So, wash it properly, scrub it properly, then rinse it. Okay? You rinse it. So step 1, you wet. Step 2, you lap by the soap, right? Then you scrub all the fingers, then you wet by 20 seconds. Then this is the thing that happens with the video that I was watching from the DOH. After he washed his hands, it looks good on those steps. Then suddenly he do it like this. He put the water on the handle of the faucet and then he turns off. That is wrong. Totally wrong. If you are rinsing your hand, right? Whisk. Have this one to dry your hands, right? Leave the water flowing. You can do it quickly. You don't have to take 1 hour to do that, right? And use this one before you throw, to turn off the faucet and throw this one in the proper disposal. That will be your 6 steps. Guys, that's the proper hand washing procedures. It is not, you don't throw the water on the faucet, so you throw the bacteria out or whatever from other people. We are talking about especially when you are in public place. Okay. Then now I can see also there are so many establishments that they are having this pump up alcohols, no, in their establishment. So when you enter, I got confused. So if people are touching, I hope you learn properly, the proper way. You don't have to use a lot of napkins or tissues, no, to dry your hands and dispose it properly. But if you want to be safe, as I said, do it the right way. You don't need an alcohol to protect your hands. It's a funny thing because for as I said, for more than a decade that I am training, alcohol is never been part of our hygienic procedures. Never. As in never. Okay. It's all about the soap. It's all about a lukewarm water, right? If you have it at home, fortunately good. If not, the normal tap water is okay. Then that's the time that you will put the gloves. If you want to wear the gloves, right? If you have enough fun for that. But continuous hand washing will make you safe, right? If you are wearing that masks, don't just wear one for the whole day. If you have one box and you are still working outside, bring it with you. If you don't want to share it with anyone, it's up to you. But if you want to share it with somebody, don't let them take it from your box. Right? Don't let them take it from your box for your own safety, right? So you can put this in a plastic for some pieces that you can bring at work for replacement. Okay. Then as I said, we go back to the topic regarding that alcohol, the dispenser alcohol standing there, and people are going there and pumping it, getting the alcohol, and another one will come, and then and another one, and another one. Hello? Hey, come on. You are trying to promote such things regarding this social distancing, and you are using this equipment that people, hundreds of people for the whole day, touching and touching and touching. And why not assign one person in that establishment, you're like the security, handling that, so it will be only on his hand, even he don't wear gloves. And coming after checking the thermal, then alcohol on your hand, then thermal again, then so there will be no transmission. There will be no transfer because nobody is touching that dispenser other than him, right? Why everybody? I see that. I was watching it. Wow, and the video was good, and they are promoting safety and blah blah blah, and the script is bang. Sorry, it just crashed on that wall because the thing that you're doing is nonsense. Because hands by hands, finger by finger is touching that one. It is just like having that operator in the elevator. I admire just like in Robinsons or in SM that they have their operator. Generally, the idea is to prevent people playing with the panel. No? But with this situation, with this it will be better if there will be this operator. Why? The only person touching those buttons is only one. Nobody can share the viruses to anyone. Right? So, that's the situation. As I said, in the food safety, we are preventing many. From biological, we have many. Bacteria, viruses, parasites, molds, and everything. No, I cannot open my notes to remind things out again. I am not on that training process at this time. Okay? So that is the topic. If you find it that way, and you don't have anything, if you carry a tissue with you and nobody is assisting you for that alcohol on that establishment, get that one piece, right? Put it on the top before you put it on your hand, right? And put it down first, then you hand it and you ask the guard where you can throw that one. That's the proper one. That somebody is operating that equipment or tool to give to people. Instead of everybody is touching it. It's nothing. It's unsafe. We are talking distance, right? But still people are communicating together, being contaminated because of this procedure. It's wrong. Totally wrong. It is just like what we are preventing in the food safety. It's cross-contamination. Automatically. Right? Sharing and sharing is a total cross-contamination. So, I'm giving you this idea about my my profession. Because I just want to share. And for that topic regarding that Staphylococcus aureus and with association with the it, hey, please, answer me. Or try to search regarding this one because as I'm saying, it will be a very, very unfortunate situation because Staphylococcus aureus until now has no approved vaccines at this time. Same as the it. So if they are dancing with each other, it will be very hard to find this situation. So that's why before it associates with Staphylococcus aureus, guys, please be safe. Okay? That's the only thing that we are trying to do here. Be safe. Okay? And as I started things out, as I said, I hope everybody will be fine. I hope everybody is safe. So guys, please, stop complaining. Comply. Look at what happened in Italy. At first, they don't care. And suddenly, they are more worse than what happened to China because they have a record of 800 deaths in one day. Come on, guys. Right? Now, the problem in the Philippines is rising. Why? Because these people, these hard-headed people, instead of helping, they are trying to do things against what the government is saying for the safety of others. We don't have a perfect president for anybody. Whoever sits down there, it will be wrong for the opponent. Don't politicize the situation right now. Think of things that it will be helpful for us as the constituents of the country, as your constituents. It's not because you have a different side of the coin. You will just talk and talk and talk, blah, 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 against and against and against. And what the fuck did you help? Nothing. Right? Nothing. This is against the Constitution. This is against... What is in the Constitution that will help the people to prevent this it? At least to be contained. If you don't have anything if you don't have any good to say, shut up your fucking mouth. Right? If you don't have any solution to say, so you are part of the problem. Shut up. Follow. And for all those my blog is totally mixed because of my emotion. Instead of prioritizing the people in the front line, you prioritize your families, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your bullshit things in your life. All these people sitting in the Congress and sitting in the Senate. Hello? Really? Afraid to die? Not yet enough? Not yet enough? Not yet? You are really a disgusting part of this humanity. Okay? So guys, going back to before ending this one, as I said, please educate me regarding if these things that bothering my mind regarding my profession for this Staphylococcus aureus and with this situation of the it. I hope, but analyzing things when it comes to that person, meaning it founds the host is not actually the body, but where it can live, where it can associate, and with this, and this one is the most vital part or the most vital thing that can associate with the it, because this one is already giving these kinds of things in our to make people in a bad health situation. Okay. So again, and again, guys, as Daddy Rick is always saying, life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. Okay, we are experiencing things right now, right? We pass through with so many things worldwide in different situations, right? God might be cleansing. Me, I still believe in that situation that if it is my time, it's my time. Wherever I go, wherever I hide, whatever I do, whatever protection, what will do to myself, if it is time, it's time. And the only one who knew about our timeline is God. Okay? So, yes, there can be infections with those people on the front lines. Somebody might acquire, unfortunate. No, somebody don't. You see the pattern, right? We're not saying that we don't it's your time, you go and go. No. But it's hard for all those families. They will find their loved ones, no, about to go. Everybody comes, everybody goes. That's the only two true things in life that I believe. Now I am here because I already came, and the next one is I am going. So in different patterns, in different ways, airplane crashes, a ship sink or sunk in the ocean, hit by a car, fall in here, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, and suddenly some others are just drinking a glass of water at home and they die, right? And somebody, they just have a nap and they don't wake up. There's a different ways that God is and how God is taking back this life from us. So, but for this time, the only thing that we can do is, that's why we are doing these safety procedures. Because why? It might not be yet your time, but you turn to be the carrier because you because of being a hard-headed person. You go out, and you go out, you are bored and blah 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 blah, and suddenly you acquire the it. Then you are the bridge for that situation. Bring it there, part of your family, pak, infected, and boom, and bye-bye. And you recovered. Meaning, you are used to be the bridge on that situation. And actually, it's so hard to explain for that matter. As I said, it's only Him who knows everything about us. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope with some important topics that I shared regarding the gloves, the masks, the proper hand washing, helps you to analyze that it's not all about the alcohol for the proper hygiene. Take a shower in the morning. When you do something outside, when you go outside, take another shower, right? It's not about using the alcohol to in your whole body. It will not save you. Okay? This, you have to take care time after time. Okay? So, again, this is Daddy Rick, and if you find this topic interesting, don't forget to like, leave your comment, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that bell so you will not miss any of our new topics. Okay? And don't forget to share so we can spread the love and we can spread the knowledge that we are sharing from here. And again, to the whole wide world, Take care, guys. Take care. Okay, to all OFWs in any part of the world, take care. And to our families back in the Philippines, please take care. We are far from you. We are both thinking about the safety of each side. The only thing that we have to do, as I said earlier, is stop complaining, comply. Okay? Stop complaining, comply. The P suddenly turns F. Sorry. And for my family, Mommy, I love you so much. To my two kids, DX and 3H, I love you guys. Take care, take care, take care. And again, this is Daddy Rick, the reality of life. God bless us all. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.